Alright, so welcome back to White House Farm. Got some noisy ducks in the background there, making a bunch of noise. And then chickens here, but today's video is going to be on replacing hydraulic lines on the excavator. Now this one was leaking really bad. As you can see, it's all over the place. We already went ahead and loosened it up to take it off, but I'm looking at these other ones and it's time to have these replaced. They're just getting too far gone, and last thing you want is one of these to explode on you. Alright, there's that hose. And since those two hoses up there are the same exact as over here, we just need to remove one of them to go get it fitted. Ooh, sucker was stuck on there. You can see all those cracks and all this. Yeah, it's just gonna take one time, and this is definitely gonna, oh yeah, look at that, it's gonna explode. All right, so I'm gonna get 4 of these made up. So we went and priced just those 2 hoses there, and they were over $300. That's because they're metric. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over to JIC. So we're gonna be changing out this box, the fittings in here. Basically just these little adapter parts here, for how it stands now, are $58 to $95 a piece, depending on if you have the curve here. This is $95 just for that one fitting, $58 for these, or sorry, for the one that I took off here. And then if we switch over to JIC, then it's $14 a piece for the fittings. So huge difference. We do have to pay for the adapters and stuff, but if we break a hose in the future, it's going to be a lot cheaper to fix, and we don't have to wait for it, because a lot of times they got to send out, these parts are going to be coming from Germany and they won't have them in stock. So I think that's going to be our best bet. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to take this box off now and get these out and put the new adapters in for the new hoses. Oh yeah, look how bad these hoses are. That would not have been fun, having these explode. Look at these. I'm surprised these hoses made it. And that's what they're rated to do, but definitely time to be changed. All right. There we go. Same thing. This thing's pretty bad. There we go. When I also put the new ones on, I'm going to put the wrap around them too. These are just exposed, so when you hit tree branches or anything like that, it scrapes them up. That hose looks pretty good. And it's got the protect, you know, this is what I want on all the hoses to protect it. Loosen this up on here, then we can get these off. And we got a nut behind there. We're gonna have to grab a wrench, get that on there, because it's just spinning. See, we loosen up that tiny bit and it's able to slide back and forth through there. So now we got room to go ahead and take this off. They were held on by paint. All right. That's what we needed to get off. So now we'll go ahead and take these out, and we're going to replace them with JIC fittings. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So while I have all the hydraulic hoses off, I'm going to go ahead and unhook the ones I can, and we're going to get some hose protector on there. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, just because it'll help if one of them explodes. It'll keep it contained. It won't just fly out everywhere. Not as bad, and also it'll help protect it too, so when we're going through the woods or brushing up against stuff, it's not going to be chipping away at the rubber on here and taking chunks out and stuff like that. This should help out. So let's go ahead and get these undone and get some on there. There's that one. Go ahead and slip this over. So there we go. Alright, there's one. Now we got some protective covers on there. Now let's go ahead and get some up top here. And that one sticks up above, so we always have stuff hitting it, sticks and everything. Alright, let's get some zip ties on it. Alright, so got that one covered up. So now when sticks fall and hit that, it's not just going to hit the bare rubber like that. And that one really does stick out. I was actually able to pull that one all the way through, and we're going to be able to get it down to where the whole thing is covered. Awesome. So I'd like to give a big shout out to Frank Merkin Products over in Schenectady. They're the ones that were able to hook me up and get everything I needed for my excavator here, and also be able to switch over to the JIC, so in the future if a hose breaks, it's not going to cost me as much money. So big shout out to those guys, Ben at the desk, and the guys in the back working on everything. Thank you very much, and appreciate it. They even hooked me up with a protective cover for it, which is great because it's right up by the cab, where if this breaks you get splatted with everything. Alright, that's on there nice and tight. Good looking brand new hose. Let's go ahead and get these other ones on. Alright. Alright, so this side is done. Put the box back on. Alright, get this back up on there. All right, let's get our adapter up on here. There we go. We start putting on our other hoses here. All right, so those are nice and tight on there now. Let's go ahead and get our wrap on there. These hoses here, because they were all dry rotted and weren't doing too good and leaking up here. So look at that. All new hoses, new covering. Everything looks great. Yep, and I got the hoses I could. And this mammoth one here, yeah, this was like, you're sitting right there, and if that explodes on you, oh man. And like I said, Frank Merkin products, they hooked me up. They even threw a cover on here just in case anything ever does happen to this, but this is a brand new hose, so we shouldn't have any issues. See, here's that same old big hose there. I mean, it was gonna go at some point, and these ones were just, they all needed to be replaced. They started looking like that, yeah. All right, so last thing we need to do is go ahead and fill this up with some hydraulic oil. And there's our sight glass down there. So let's go ahead, we gotta take our top off here, and then we'll go ahead and start filling it. Looks great. Can't wait to get back to work. All right, so I'm gonna use some Hitachi Super X 46HN hydraulic fluid, and just gonna loosen this up, get the top off here, and we'll go ahead and start pumping it in. Let's snug this back up on here, and then we'll go ahead and move the gears around and everything and get the fluid moving through, and then we'll see how much we're down. So let's go ahead and top it off. Now for a true test. All right, let's check it out. So definitely have the power back. Okay. No leaks. No leaks. We tighten that up so there's no leaks on that. And nice and dry up here. This was leaking a little bit. And same thing down here, that was leaking a little bit, but tighten them right up. And that was the piece that I was kind of worried about, because it got banged up on some trees and stuff, and this is where it was originally leaking from. But all back together now. No leaks, all new stuff. And this is the main part up here when you're getting into like trees and all that stuff. Stuff is hitting here, and you know, this is, they take a lot of the brunt of the force here. And this is my quick connect right there. But yeah, look at that. Nice tight up against the machine. All new. Covered up. Don't have to worry about getting scraped up and all that stuff now. No leaks. Looks good. And there we go. The big guy. That's a big hose right there. No leaks. No leaks. All right, so thanks again to Frank Merkin Products, FMP over in Schenectady. If you're in the area, check them out. Good prices, good stuff, and good people. So we're gonna get into more stuff with this. We gotta do the valve cover on here and the low pressure diesel lines on here. So stay tuned for that video and check out all of our other videos and everything to do with the farm. And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Doesn't cost you anything, it's free, I promise you. And once again, we hope you like, enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Hey, goat.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, Obo.
Bye, guys.